Cloud. All right, so welcome everybody. Good to have you here. It is February 3rd, 2025, and this is about feeling visible. So for today, I thought it's always fun to pull a card, and this is Better Than Yesterday deck. And it's kind of something to inspire us for the week. So I know last week, I think I did it for the first couple days, was the last week was to send a message that we're grateful for to somebody. Um, so this week it says buy something in person from a small business in your city. Support local business in the same way you'd like to support somebody to support you. So local shop. So I guess if you can buy something local is the encouragement for Better Than Yesterday. So, or going to a new shop, maybe a new restaurant too. You could challenge yourself in the next week. Maybe not every day, unless you want that challenge, but once a week. So I got this book this week, and it's 365 Tao. It's there's two different ways to spell Tao. With a D or a T, both are correct. It's kind of the calligraphy is what matters, so the translation doesn't matter as much. And I bought it at the bookstore in Minneapolis. I don't know if you've ever been there. I haven't. It was my first time. Birchbark Books, which is in the city, Lake of the Isles. Area, that area in Minneapolis. It's really kind of cute, and they have nice Native American stuff um, and so forth. So I thought that would be a good one to um, to go. And anyways, it has a nice little theme with emotions, and every time, and I thought imagination would be a nice one to focus on because for the meditation, I thought I'd do a singing bowl with some affirmations. So a singing bowl affirmation. Um, but let's do this reading just to think about dreaming and um, feeling visible. Dreaming is involved, right? So, imagination is a key a part of feeling visible. So, imagination is pale and fragile. Dreams or grip with a false reality. Imagination can build bridges. Dreams can deceive. So, that's the top. Imagination is pale and fragile. Dreams grip with false reality. Imagination can build bridges. Dreams can deceive. So I guess this is from the Tao, perhaps. So this is with their longer explanation. When we dream, the experience is often deeply involving. Frightening dreams can make us trembling and sweating. Pleasurable dreams can leave us lingering desires. Certain dreams are a form of healing, a way of our minds to recircuit and adjust themselves. No matter what, these dreams have no objective reality in our waking world. Imagination is also a form of mental involvement. It is a way of projecting our thoughts into believable images to be contemplated and manipulated. We can play with our imagination, use it to inspire creative projects. Both imagination and dreams are similar activities of the mind, yet they differ in the level of conscious participation that they permit. In the case of the dream, there is a total suspension of rationalization and consciousness. So there is like little no direction possible. Um, there is no mode of control. By contrast, imagination is a tool through which we can make our lives better, different, and creative. By cooperating with it, we can achieve things that we never dreamed possible. So that's what they have to say about imagination versus dreams. Something to think about. And I like for imagination. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to do a nice little meditation with affirmation to get us going about that dreaming or imagining. All right, so this is a singing bowl. If you guys haven't seen one before, it's really fun to play with. If you guys ever want to learn how to play one, the key thing is having a flat palm. Like if you cup it, it won't make any sound. Like right, my fingers are touching it. You want to have your hands flat, and you have a little ring. Has anybody waved their hands if you've ever? Yeah, some of you've used one before. So a lot of times it's catching the wave. So you don't want to just like just hit it and It's going to just be a dud. What you want to do is you want to hit it, let it ring a little bit, and then catch the wave, and then let it get louder and louder. And maybe I should turn original sound on just in case, because it's really good at blocking that out, voice isolation. So let's see if you can hear it now. Can you hear it? It says original music is on. So no, some people say no. No, you guys don't hear it? Okay, two people are saying no. Three are saying no. Okay. All right. Well, then we'll skip that part. Um, and that's with original sound on. Interesting. Okay, let's just do the affirmation. We'll just pretend we're making a little how about we just do a deep breathing instead and make a vocalization um together. So maybe like Om after I go through a phrase. So I Googled a nice 100 positive self affirmations to uplift and empower yourself. Okay. So I'm going to go through 10 of them at a time. And then I think we should just do a nice Om and release. And I want you to also put hands on your body. So there's a lot of neuro reprogramming if you just put hands on your body, your torso, um, sometimes at the heart, the liver, the belly, doesn't matter as long as it's comfortable, both on your legs perhaps, but just noticing some conscious touch while we're doing this as well. Just the gentle pressure can help um, the body send messages. It's okay to relax. It's okay to be here. And that's what this moment is all about, feeling visible in this moment and going on. So, all right, so let me get my I should have brought it better, but I got a little thing here. Okay, so get a nice comfortable position, nice hand position that you like where you're at. And let's just maybe exhale a nice sound. Om. And I'll say 10 affirmations, see what resonates, and just keeping the hand on the body. I am worthy of love and respect. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am confident in who I am. I radiate self-love and self-acceptance. I embrace my uniqueness. I deserve happiness and success. My self-worth is not determined by others. I am enough just as I am. I love and appreciate myself fully. I trust myself to make the right decisions. So taking a moment to breathe, keeping your hands where they are, or repositioning to a comfortable position, taking a nice deep breath. Oh. The next ones are about success and abundance. I attract success and effortlessness. I'm capable of achieving my dreams. Abundance flows to me in many ways. I am open to new opportunities. I have everything I need to succeed. I deserve financial abundance. I am a magnet of prosperity. My hard work is paying off. I trust that the universe supports my goals and I create my own success. Taking a nice deep breath. Maybe there's one or two of those phrases or all the phrases resonate with you. And let's just take a nice exhale and a nice Om. 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 Taking a deep breath. The next affirmations are about health and well-being. My body is strong and healthy. I nourish my body with love and care. I am full of energy and vitality. I make choices that support my well-being. I am grateful for my healthy body. Every day I grow stronger and healthier. I listen to my body's needs. I deserve to feel good. I'm in harmony with my body and mind, and I release stress and embrace peace. So, taking a nice deep breath, maybe breathing in the kind words, positive words, resonating with one or two of those phrases, and a nice exhale. Om. Om. Taking a nice deep breath. Now, the next one is about happiness and positivity and letting your hands on your body continue to rest. I want you to also make sure you're feeling that gentle touch on your body while we're doing it. So, next one, I choose joy every day. I focus on the good in every situation. Happiness is my natural state. I am surrounded by positive energy. I attract joy, laughter into my life. I see beauty in the world around me. I allow myself to be happy. I am grateful for the little joys in life. My heart is open to happiness. I find happiness within myself. Again, picking one or two of those phrases that resonate with you, taking a nice deep breath. Oh. Taking a nice deep breath, feeling that touch, hands on the body, wherever they're at. The next ones are about inner peace and mindfulness. I am calm and centered. I let go of worries and I embrace the present. I trust the journey of life. I'm at peace with myself and the world. I breathe in relaxation, exhale tension. I release what I cannot control. I'm grounded and I'm stable. My mind is clear and focused. I embrace stillness and inner harmony. I allow peace to fill my heart. A lot of beautiful phrases right there. So let's take a deep breath, picking one or two that we resonate with, and nice oh. Letting the body feel even more relaxed. Maybe it feels softer, feeling that gentle pressure on our body. This one is about love and relationships. My affirmations, see what resonate with you. I attract healthy and loving relationships. I am worthy of deep and meaningful connections. I give and I receive love freely. My heart is open to love. I communicate with kindness and honesty. I respect and honor my relationships. Love flows effortlessly into my life. I deserve loyal and supportive friends. I cultivate compassion and understanding. My relationship brings me joy and fulfillment. Picking one or two of those phrases. Inhale and a nice exhale. Om. Feeling the gentle pressure of our hands again, reminding of ourselves that gentleness is on our body. And the next one is about growth and transformation, some affirmations to resonate with. I didn't realize 100 feels like a lot, but I feel keep enjoying it. It's like a beautiful bath of affirmations. Um, so the next one is I embrace change as an opportunity to grow. That's a good one. I constantly evolving into my best self. Challenges help me become stronger. I learn and grow from every experience. My potential is limitless. I am resilient and adaptable. I trust the timing of my life. Every day I become wiser and more confident. I release the past and embrace the future. I am capable of overcoming any obstacles. Wow, there's some really good ones in that one. So nice deep breath and a nice exhale. Om. 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 The next 10 are about gratitude and abundance. So again, making sure you feel the presence of your hands because there's something really powerful you'll notice at the end. It really just is really relaxing. All right, so gratitude and abundance. I am grateful for all that I have. I appreciate the blessings in my life. Gratitude fills my heart every day. I welcome abundance in all areas of life. The universe provides for me in amazing ways. I see opportunities for growth everywhere. My life is filled with abundance and prosperity. I am thankful for each moment. I celebrate my achievements with gratitude. I attract positivity and generosity. So taking a nice deep breath and a nice om. Om. We're down to the last two. The next one is about courage and determination. It is, I am brave and fearless. I face challenges with courage. I trust myself to take risks. I step out of my comfort zone with confidence. I am strong enough to handle anything. I persevere through difficulties. I am bold in pursuing my dreams. I refuse to let fear hold me back. My determination is unstoppable. I am a warrior, not a worrier. That's a good one. So take a nice deep breath. Oh. And this is the last 10. And make sure you feel that pressure of your hands wherever they are. There's research that shows just having hands on your body releases so many good feelings in our body. It's so healing. So besides these good affirmations about imagination, feeling that gentle touch of pressure on our body. All right, creativity and passion is the last 10. I am creative and an innovative thinker. My imagination is limitless. I express myself freely and authentically. I bring my unique ideas to life. My passion fuels my success. I embrace new ways of thinking. Inspiration flows to me effortlessly. I create beauty and joy in my life. My creativity has no limits. I am living my life with passion and purpose. Taking a deep breath and exhale with an om. 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 And just taking a moment for stillness, for silence, letting those words swirl around you in your body, around your body, within your body, your spirit, and with this community of people that we have on this group chat and whoever watches it later. And perhaps you feel a sense of relaxation. That meditation was about a good 15 minutes. And if you can do this every day, it's been researched that it cuts down on pain. It helps people with relaxation. It really calms the nervous system. So I know for me, I used to have a lot more pain and heightened awareness. And doing this every day, and it doesn't have to be an affirmation. It can just be listening to relaxing music. It can be silence, but just having hands gently on your body. I like to do it laying down, but you can do it sitting, standing, and just having that gentle pressure of your hands on your body can just be so healing. And I wanted you to get a little taste of that today in the on the Zoom call. So slowly, slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers, coming out of that beautiful affirmation meditation, becoming aware in our bodies, knowing that you can come back here at any time. I know I sometimes was moving my hands, but I just feel really like, ooh, relaxed, right? Like I just got out of a nice bathtub, right? Doesn't it? It feels like I nourished myself. So that's part of the class of is feeling visible, is, setting our imagination, grabbing onto affirmations, good things to help us grow. All right, so let's do some movement, very gentle movement. If you are not able to stand up, you are welcome to do it in a chair or lying down, whatever feels best for you. And I'll try to make sure, I think my camera is in focus and you can see me, and hopefully you can still hear me. So the movement's sitting or standing. If it looks different, I'll show you standing. But this is a movement if you're in a chair, but it looks like everyone is standing, but some are in the chair perhaps. But this movement is good for the winter. So in Chinese medicine, we talked about that a little bit last time, that Chinese medicine, this is about going within the kidneys. So we're surrounded by water more in the winter time, right? Because it freezes here in America. But in China, in the warmer climates, not so much, but it is the season of water, which is your kidneys and bladder. It has a color of dark magenta or dark blue. And we're going to do two movements to help support our kidneys. And this is the kidney meridian. So not your actual organs of the kidneys, but the meridians. So this is a movement. I'll do it standing and sitting, but I'll show you in the chair first. So you reach up, hand goes across, palm is facing up, about shoulder, nice chest height. Hand goes back, turning around, and then going back down again. So hand rises up and then goes back and goes back down. So if you're standing, nice hip width apart, and it looks very similar. So maybe your knees, are softly bent, hands reach up, going back, and then scooping back down. So do that same arm. Usually in Qigong, we do 7, 9, 5, 3 repetitions, either any odd number. So I will do probably at least 9. And it's a Chinese concept to do odd numbers. They like, that. I know one time I think I did even numbers and I had somebody had blood pressure issues. So they actually passed out a little bit almost. They almost passed out. So I'm like, okay, that's really powerful. Always odd. Never even. And that's never happened since then. And I've been teaching since 2016. So 9 years now I've been teaching. So hands go across. And this kind of helps with the right kidney meridian channels. And let's do that 2 more times. I think that was 7. Could have been more. If anyone's counting, and we'll do 1 more. And let's rise up and go back. And done. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Reach across, hands go back, and then scooping down, going back up, opening up, and scooping back down. Good. So it should feel relaxed and comfortable. If it's not, I want you to move within your comfort zone. It's always about being comfortable. You can always imagine how imagination is very powerful. And it should feel like you're in water, you know, the buoyancy, right? There's a little bit of a resistance, but you're feeling buoyant, like you're floating on the water. So a little bit of resistance, then you're like on the water's edge, and it's just tracing along. Right, I might have lost count there. So let's do two more. Reaching down, going back, and one more time. All right, good. Bringing that head down. So the other one is a movement that we actually do in Shibashi, but it's like row. It's a rowing motion. So in this movement, it's a really good movement to engage the shoulder blade. So we want to have the shoulders back if we can, engaging the two, like the sliding muscles and the core. So trying to engage those muscles. So we're going to bring the hands back, open up that shoulder if you can, hands go around. It's kind of like row, row, row your boat. Engage the shoulders back and up. So kind of showing from the side, opening up and down. Good. So this is also supposed to be good for strengthening the kidney meridian and the bladder meridian. So the kidney and bladder are connected, right? And they both deal with water, right? Liquids, kidney filtering, the bladder holding. And let yourself feel like there's a little resistance. See if you can engage those shoulder blades so it's safe for you. You know, because sometimes this movement can be hard. And if it's hard for you, make it smaller. And it's a good workout, right? Opening up, good. And let's do that two more times. Opening up and one more. So those are two movements that are in the theme of the winter time. So if you could do that every day in the winter time, even if you do 3 repetitions, right? So it's going down, up, across. Like pretend like you're in the water, reaching up. Oh, I'm floating on the water, and the hand just glides past. Oh, I'm gonna reach something in the water and coming up. So just kind of quizzing you so you can kind of remember. Same thing, reaching across, pulling back. That's the movement and like rowing. So, all right. So the next movements that I think are fun to do. This is part of, I saw this, the Wondong Temple Qigong. I'll put a link in there, but it's somebody who learned from some Taoist Qigong. So there's many styles of Qigong. So they said for this one, put your thumb on your finger on both hands, you know, like that. The other fingers don't matter, but it's the middle finger connecting, and then connect with the hand in the back. So having, my hands are kind of shorter, but for me, it's a little bit awkward, but connecting with the hands in the back, putting the right hand first, and we'll go making hip swivels. So gently doing movements with the hips, hands crisscross on the other hand, creating a little bit of pressure. So this is supposed to be good for you. But if it doesn't feel good for you, don't make it smaller. You know, maybe it's hard to have your arms that far back. You know, maybe your hands don't connect. Like I have shorter hands. It doesn't work as easy for me. But if you have bigger hands or longer hands, then it's easier. All right. So you're just kind of doing that hip movement, swaying. And probably we'll do it, you know, we always like to do odd numbers. Nice and slow. Maybe even go slower. And let's do that 2 more times. in that one direction that you started. And one more time. Maybe feeling a little weight shift and come back. So we're going to do the same thing, but instead of like the right hand being first, do the other hand first. So, so if this hand was first, then put that one hand and then the other hand on top. Kind of keeping that finger, thumb touching, the tip of that index finger. And now we're going to go in the other direction. For me, I went to the side first. So now I'm going to do this side first. So swaying the hips in that other direction. So it's balanced. So shifting that weight, keeping the knees soft, trying to have soft knees, soft shoulders, soft ankles. Everything is soft. And this is a good way to keep that hip nice and comfortable. Make it smaller. If you're in a chair, that's true, I didn't show you in a chair, but in a chair, just on the edge of your chair is best, and gently making that, shifting your weight from one butt cheek to the other. So best you can in the chair, trying to get a little of that hip motion going. And let's do that maybe 2 more times. And one more. So bringing the hands back to center, maybe you want to shake that off. There was another movement that I learned in that Wong Dong Temple Qigong. It's going to be offered someday. It's a class that's going to be offered in the Shift Network, and she did some really nice programs, and that's SHIFT. All right, so it's kind of like the gathering sheet for people who know me already. The hands go down the center, but we're going to do it on the side. We're going to turn to the side and circle around. And then we're going to turn to the other side and do that same kind of, so we don't really do it in the center until the end. So we're going to go to one side, gather life force energy down the center, turn the torso. So if you're in a chair, just kind of turn from your center on the edge of your chair and gathering beautiful life force energy. Churn when the hands are down and they're coming back up and going down the center on the side, turning the torso and up. So it's nice and smooth and continuous. Turning. So maybe there's things that you're grateful for that we talked about. It was so nice. We all shared about the simple things, grateful for friends, grateful for family, grateful for good health care, grateful for this moment together. So turning the torso. Grateful for all those good affirmations. Turn the torso. And again, good. I feel like we've done it 5 times, so let's do it 2 more times. Maybe slowly, doing it a little bit slower. Maybe you're gathering something from the air. Doing the movement with our breath. I forgot to kind of mention that. Exhale. Doing that one last time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Turning and the other side. Good. Now we're going to reverse it. So the hands are going to go up the center from the side and go out. And then we're going to turn. Hands are going to go inward and outward. And then we turn. Hands rise up in the center. So this is about releasing, right? I think I like that one affirmation that I'm not a warrior. I'm a warrior, not a worrier. So hands rise up the center, releasing the worries that we might have in everyday life. We're releasing maybe shame or guilt that we might carry with us. Maybe we have regret. So releasing what isn't positive for us. Maybe we've made mistakes. We all do. So releasing those judgments that we have about ourselves, we have about others, and just becoming here in this moment. Hands rise out the center, turning. And again, good. Making sure you do the movement with your inhale as the hands rise up the center, exhale as they come down. But if you want to do it slightly different, that's fine. If you want to do the opposite, there's no right or wrong, as long as you have the movement with your breath. Some people say that if you don't do breathing with your Qigong, it's a waste of movement. But there's a lot of practices that don't do breathing with the movement. So finding that balance, right, that is right for you. But there is a lot of power with movement and breath. And let's do that 2 more times each side. Feeling, letting go of things that make us feel stuck. And last one on this side. Whatever this is for you. And the other side. And then to finish, we go in the center, hands circle around, and come down. Good. So that is from that Wu Deng Temple Qigong. So that's some new stuff from last time. There also is one for knees, but they're a little bit trickier, but we can give it a try. It's kind of doing circles in our knees, if that feels good, but be careful if that doesn't feel good. A little outward movement. That was also, don't do it too much. And then let's do the opposite way. It's easier said than done, isn't it? It's a tough one. And it can be a tricky one because that's our knee. So be careful, do what feels right. If you're in a chair, you can just rub them maybe in a circle motion instead of moving them. Or try. All right. They also had another one for knees, but it was squatting. So that's really hard. I don't recommend that one. I don't think we should do that one. I know I'm looking at the time. We'd like to do lymphatic massage, or we'd like to do a little bit more movement. Any preference? Movement or lymphatic massage? Some of you don't care, or you want to move? Yeah, move. Okay, someone wants to move. Maybe we can end with a quick lymphatic work at the end. All right, let's do one more. I like this one. Hands reaching up, going over the forehead, circle around, going down, going up, turning, keeping the hands up, and then going down. You get a little rotation in the body. It's like you're a ballerina. You get to pretend you're in school again. And you get to be playful. Make your wishes, right? So part of feeling visible is making wishes, having imagination. Good. Hands rise up and down. So if you're in a chair, you still kind of rotate, reaching up and over and down. Inhale, exhale. Palm faces the earth as you ground yourself, as you twirl around. And again. All right, let's do that 2 more times. You guys are doing great. Hopefully you feel a lot of warmth. I feel a lot of warmth doing this one, coming from the center, a lot of rotation. Hands rising up and going down. Last time. And the other. Right. Hands circle around, come to rest. So let's finish off with a little bit of lymphatic massage. Easier to sit down and do it, um, or you're welcome to stand. And let's do some deep breathing. It's having the hands gently on your bridge of your eyes, just so gentle. It's so gentle, so gentle. So just think, how gentle can I be and still feel it, is basically. So two fingers just touching at the bridge. You might feel like you can breathe better, and it's really gentle. So nice deep breaths, 6 deep breaths. Doing that again. For the third time. Fourth. The fifth time. And one more time. See if you can get your belly to breathe, not so much your chest. See if you can get your belly to expand. And then exhale. Let your hands release. For me, it feels like an instant computer reboot. And then have the hands go down again. This is a nice lymphatic. We'll just do the first half sequence. And we do it 5 times. And then let's do the side. Going over the ears, leading it to the clavicle, which is right here. And now we do it from behind. Go behind and to the clavicle, right there. You can comb through your hair if you want, as long as your fingers are tracing along the back. So this is very good lymphatics. I think that was number 5, but let's say one more time. Doesn't it feel good, especially with you comb through your hair? And then we're going to do a side swipe behind the ear. So just behind the ear, going down to the clavicle. Just very gentle pressure. It feels like you're doing nothing, but it's really powerful. If you have, you know, issues. And the other side, 5 times. Just gentle pressure, leading it to the clavicle behind the ears and down. Good. Wonderful. And let's do the forehead. 3 fingers going across the forehead. Just gentle stroking 5 times. At least, you can do more if you want. And then 2 fingers over the eyebrows. And then underneath the eyes, over the cheeks. And then let's do the number 7, just straight across and down. You can use one finger. I like to have more surface area, so I use the side of my fingers. And leading it to the clavicle. Good for your sinuses. And now we're going to do one finger, and we're going to go up and a little bit on the up side of your ear, and then down. So across the shoulder, your cheeks, and down. So this is good if you ever have a puffy face. This can be really helpful. Just kind of help the fluids move. And then let's do the chin to the jaw, doing underneath. And gently end with swiping down on the neck, leading to the clavicle. And then to kind of exit all that stuff that we collected here at the clavicle, you can just leave it. But some people also say just putting your hands here, gently turning the neck to have it kind of move along. Now let's do that maybe one more time. Putting the hand on the other side, turning the head to your comfort range. It shouldn't be 100%, you know, maybe do 60 or 70%. And one more time. All right, good. So that's a little bit of the parent technique. Well, good. I'm gonna end the recording here. So thank you so much for coming. People who are not, once we stop recording, you can check out maybe how you felt or what you liked. I appreciate it. You can also leave it in the comments. Please share it with your friends and like. Um, Thank you so much.